My skin tone is blurry.
Fizz filter on you.
Okay, guys, we are going to start by asking Dave some questions and letting him introduce himself and tell you a little bit about himself, and then we will let you ask him some more questions. So I guess I'll just go ahead and let the chat run, but for now he's just going to be answering some questions that we force him to answer. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to answer them if you don't want to. Hi, Robin. Oh, hi, Vicky. Yay. Vicky. Becky, say hi.
Hi.
There's
don't
Becky.
put my face on there.
There's Jenny. Hi, everybody.
I'm about to crawl across the bed again.
Okay, where's the... Okay. Are we ready? Okay, are you ready?
We are ready.
Okay.
Ready as we're going to be.
Sure. All right, so we had a question from Pastel about Bubbly, and it was an amazing surprise in Pittsburgh, and it got a lot of internet buzz.
Right.
So what are your thoughts about doing covers as opposed to original material, and has David talked about that?
Well, we actually did another cover tonight, but Bubbly was something that he just came up with, was practicing in the dressing room. It's a catchy song, and you know, you never know what's going to happen. David will always surprise you.
Yeah.
And it was awesome, and he just decided, it was a pretty spontaneous thing that he decided to do it that night. So my feelings on playing covers as far as opposed to originals, I really like David's originals, and they've been really fun to play. And I really, as long as the cover is something really cool, I'm not opposed to it. I always like to, I prefer to play originals though.
Yeah.
But throw out a good cover, I'm all about it.
The other cover tonight, they don't know what the other cover was.
Oh. So you want to tell them?
Go ahead.
Well, David's saying "I'll be" tonight. Did you guys hear that already? I'm sure. Yes,
that's true.
They've heard
they
it
have
already. Yeah.
Surprise! There you go.
That's an example of a song that I don't care for until he sings it.
Yeah.
And then it's...
Did you hear that? Becky doesn't like...
Please don't tell Edwin McKay.
It was fun. It was good.
Yeah, it was. It was great. That was with everybody. No. Was everybody out on stage?
Yeah. Everybody was on stage for that.
Stand By Me was just David and Dave.
Yeah.
It was David and Dave solo.
The David and Dave show. Which was pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was.
That Stand By Me.
Cool, thanks.
Was that fun?
It was fun.
Can you guys hear Dave okay? Tell me yes if you can hear Dave
Very
okay.
cool bass and voice. Oh.
Yes. Okay. So I want Dave to kind of introduce himself and tell us about his background and the artists and bands that he's worked with a little bit. Can you do that?
Blurry Dave.
I know.
Blurry Dave will tell you that...
It makes you look younger.
Try to turn that light off and see if that helps maybe.
Let's see, some of the bands and artists I've worked with. Well, I've been playing bass for a band called the Rembrandts for the last 4 years. And
wait, turn it back off.
There we go. That's good. The Rembrandts are a great band out of Minneapolis. They're most known for writing the theme song to Friends, but they have a lot of great hits and are amazing songwriters. So I've been honored to be their touring bass player for a while.
How long's a while?
About 5 years.
Oh, wow.
I toured with Bret Michaels from Poison.
Yeah, I know you did not. Did you guys hear that? That's awesome. He's a headbanger.
Yeah.
I was a huge Poison fan in high school. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
we went and saw Poison in concert.
It was fun. It was a fun tour. He's a really nice guy. We were playing a lot of Poison songs and some of his solo songs. And we played that every night. And all the Poison hits. I should say for younger people now, Bret Michaels of Rock of Love.
Yeah.
Although everyone knows who he is. And I played with Richie Kotzen. I just did a tour in January and February and April. Actually, the first half of this year in Europe, South America, Central America. And Richie he was in Poison when he was 20. He was a guitar player for Mr. Big. He's a great songwriter and one of the most soulful musicians, one of the greatest guitarists in the world.
Wow, so he's doing solo stuff then.
Yeah. And I spent most of my career just doing stuff like that, playing with a bunch of different artists from funk and R&B to rock and everything in between, and pop and all that.
Cool. Thank you. So, Becky, you want to ask them a question?
Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead. You can start.
So, was it difficult to come to this is another pastel question, by the way. Was it difficult to come together with the rest of the band since you didn't have much time? And how has your reception been with the fans, and how does that compare with your fan interaction with other groups you've been with?
Well, it all came together pretty quick. I've known Mike Kay for about 7 years. I was one of the first people he met when he moved to LA, and we just, I don't know how we just happened to meet, but we struck up a friendship, and it was pretty instant. And we've played in bands over the years over the 7 years, and pop and rock bands together, and I think we both always wanted to find something we could both tour in together. And I was out with Richie, and he called in May and asked me if I was available to do this, and I said yeah, I would. Even though I hate saying this, but I wasn't familiar with David's music at all before May. And so I went to his site and I listened to his stuff, and I really, really liked it, actually. Because I can't go out on the road and some of the music that I don't really love, because that's not good. So I really, really liked the music. I was excited about going out and touring with Mike, and it all came together pretty quickly. I met Jerry and I met Kendra, and we just gelled as a band really quickly. And I met David and his dad in LA before, when we were talking about the gig, and it was really nice to meet both of them. They were both really nice. David was very, very shy, but he was a really nice guy, and I liked both of them. So I said, yeah, let's do it. And so the band came. I thought the chemistry was pretty instant. The band came together. We all knew the stuff really well. Obviously, Mike and Kendra already knew it, but we all knew the stuff really well, and it just it gelled immediately, I thought.
That's
and
awesome.
It was right there. What was the other part of the question?
How has the fan interaction been, and how does that compare with some of the other groups that you've toured with?
Like Bret Michaels fans.
Like Bret Michaels fans, yeah.
Fans.
Well, I do have to say that. Whoa,
Oh, sorry.
I don't want that.
Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get it a little clearer so you can see him. Okay, go ahead.
Let's see. Brett's fans are very enthusiastic. I always like to use the term enthusiastic rather than fanatic, because without truly interested fans in music, we wouldn't be out here. We wouldn't be able. We would all be jamming in a practice space at home.
Yeah.
So it takes really interested fans in music to support what we all do. Brett's fans, comparatively, Brett's is about as close to his fans as people being really interested in the artist. But David's fans are unique in itself too. But everyone's been really sweet. Everyone's been really nice, and to see how much interest and how much they love David has been really, really cool. Even with Brett, I've never seen anything like it. It's been really cool. And I actually got warnings on MySpace before I headed out on this tour, watch out for his fans. They can go crazy.
Oh no!
But that's never been the case. That has never been the case. It's been awesome. Everyone's been really cool, and I've enjoyed meeting everybody.
Great.
Yeah, it's a pretty wide spectrum of people, his fans, and that's what it is. They want him to be successful, and they want to take care of him, and they just
They really support him,
very devoted.
and it's from 8 to all ages.
Oh yeah.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah. Who were some of? I just thought of this. This isn't written down yet. Who are some of your Who are some bassists that you really admire and look up to in particular?
That's a pretty hard question to answer, because
Really?
I have a pretty diverse. The kind of music I like spans from everything from the Police to Iron Maiden to Alanis Morissette to the Foo Fighters to Miles Davis to everything in between. So there's everything from Pink Floyd to All kinds of pop. We just got to see the Fray on tour while we
Yeah.
were out here, and